Before one can play Death Stranding, one must first become Death Stranding.
Do I look like I would be a survivor in a post-apocalyptic world where I'm trying to save humanity from extinction or something like that? I never played through the first Death Stranding, but I hear that Death Stranding 2 can actually onboard new players without having played the first one. And they're so confident about that they're actually sponsoring this video to prove it. That's right, this video is sponsored by PlayStation. I hope I don't sound too muffled with the mask, but I feel like this is a cool Death Stranding 2 like look. Do I look like I would be a character in the game? Well, I never played the first one, so I don't know. Maybe I just look stupid. I was like, I've never played this. They're like, we don't care. You gonna love it anyway. The game's exclusively available on PlayStation, which I own. So we're gonna check this out, and we'll see if this mask look makes sense by the end of this video, or if I'm just an idiot. Okay, so immediately we get the options for new game, Death Stranding recap options, and also there's a man kissing a baby. Now, I don't know the lore behind the baby, but I think we're gonna find out because, again, I'm the new player experience, so I'm here to show you guys whether or not, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't care if this is sponsored. They didn't say I had to give this glowing reviews. I could say awful things about this game, but they're confident, so I'm gonna be real. But as a new player, I'm gonna check out the Death Stranding recap and see if it explains it well.
The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side.
Oh, so zombies?
We call these entities BTs, beached things.
Okay.
When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake.
Interesting.
Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall.
Hey, just so you guys know, if you run through the rain, you'll get more wet than if you walk. Some scientists like myself have discovered that. Okay, so the last president of the US founded a company or an organization committed to fixing America, I guess?
Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate. The one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridget's Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America. We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. I'd like to think we became the best of friends.
I kind of like how they're going about this, because it's almost like for a new player like me, like it works for an old player / returning player or a new player, because they're kind of telling it in a way like, hey, they're reminding the main character of like what they've done. So it feels like it makes sense for me as a new player, because it's like, okay, this is what happened. And then for a returning player, it doesn't feel too out of whack, like if they just want a refresher.
Your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal.
He looks like a jackass. My thing is, if you believe that humanity deserved to go extinct, like, bro, just get rid of yourself first. How about you start with yourself and then just, you know, let things play out how they're supposed to play out?
You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding, a secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time, and a terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done. America rose from the ashes as the UCA, and as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret: to save your BB.
My BB?
To save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished without so much as a trace.
And I'm assuming that's this baby. Okay, so very interesting. This game, already the lore seems like super crazy. Like there's a lot of depth to it, and there's a lot of like ways that I think it could be interpreted, which I think is really appreciated. I'm caught up. I'm ready to get started. Let's go. Once there was an explosion. Dang, so all these sea animals just like age like crazy. A bang that echoed around the world, a phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. Beached things, lost spirits of the dead, found their way into our midst, When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. Avoid out. Since most could neither see or sense the BTs, people lived in fear of them, withdrawing from the outside world.
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts, they come to deliver something priceless, a glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world. And I know they'll be back again today.
This is not gameplay. That is a real shot. This is real life. This is not a video game. Yo, this is beautiful. Wait, wait, is this real life? That can't be real life. There's nothing like that in real life. This looks like real. I'm not even kidding. There is zero possible chance that I'm looking at real gameplay. Like the actual world. I can't even tell. I can't even tell. This looks, it is just like the landscape. This looks like Nevada. I'm a former Las Vegas resident. Come on, guys. I know Nevada when I see it. Okay, so the question is, we're gonna have this baby with us the whole time. Are we gonna be protecting the baby the whole time? So it seems like he's gotten over his asmethentophobia, the fear of being touched, or maybe it's like exclusive for some people. Maybe he's chill with it because, you know, maybe. Oh my God. What?
Okay, time to head home.
This is not real. I don't think I've ever seen a game that looks this good. I'm not even kidding. Like it almost brings a tear to my eye. That sounds like crazy, like glaze. But guys, you have to remember, I played when games were like polygons. So just seeing this is really blowing my mind right now. This is actually really cool. I don't know if you guys have ever been, I mean, surely you have been on a hike before, like through terrain like this in real life. But for those who have, the realism from like that you actually have to pay attention to, you know, your balance and the way you walk is actually really cool. But just like the attention to detail for every step that he's taking is, this is actually insane to me. Like I could genuinely just spend the whole time admiring how this desert area looks. Like this already makes me want to just play through the first one. Potential gate quake detected. What?
I feel that.
Okay, measuring 4 on the G scale. Okay, is a gate quake just an earthquake? Oh my God. And we have landslides in this game, so we're not gonna be able to make it home, is what you're telling me. See, so far I think the mask makes sense, guys, because I don't want to get dust in my throat. And in case you're a first-time viewer, no, I don't usually wear this, but you know, sometimes I get into character or try to get into character without knowing anything about what I'm getting into character for. Through blistering winds, scorching deserts, we are almost there. You guys gotta be careful for these desert flash floods. Speaking of flash floods, how are we gonna get across this river? I'm gonna assume I can't just walk through this. Okay, equip ladder. Oh, and then we're just gonna make a path across. There we go. Okay, I'm a pro gamer. Oh, we made it back. Uh-oh. Is this a beach thing? I don't look too concerned about it. But should I be? And the baby can see it. It's actually deep because they say that babies have like more of a connection to the other side than we do as we age and get older. On like spiritual levels. Huh? Looks like we just changed the weather there, but I don't know if that was just like a visual thing. Or oh, we are in disguise. Let's see. Oh, we living good. This song's a little ironic considering the type of rain you deal with here.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all.
Look, I don't know what's gonna happen in this game, but I will say if literally anything happens with this baby, I
Open up.
am already emotionally connected to the baby. So if anything happens, I'm gonna lose my mind. Is this the person who's like aged from the neck down? Oh. Oh. Unwanted guest?
Who's that?
With the frying pan? Man, if I know who it is, you should know who it is. This is my first day. Hey, where do I get a mask like that?
Fragile?
Were you cooking?
I knew it.
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Yeah, because we like disappeared at the end of the first game, right? What an intro. What an intro.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid the Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it.
More to do, I guess. What is this? What is this toy?
I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico.
Viva la Mexico.
To extend the chiral network to the
Go
south.
to Cancun.
Just like you did when you went out west. So, what do you say?
Oh, I actually have to choose? Without knowing any context, I have a friend named Thundershot, right? Who's really into Death Stranding, who has been playing Death Stranding 2. He told me when I get to this part that I should say no. Now that I understand the context of the story, like, I would probably just say yes normally, but I'm gonna try to see if there's any way I can lead into saying no, and I just wanna see what happens, okay? So we're gonna have fun with this. I mean, it's a game, right? We having fun with it. Hopefully it doesn't just mess up my entire
Seriously, why
playthrough.
me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab.
Why are
in
you
southern
smiling at me
Mexico.
like that?
The research they're conducting there is important. Very important.
Okay.
And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Built different. Hat backwards. Okay. I want to say I'll do it, but I am curious. Shout out to Thunder. I hope you didn't ruin my entire playthrough. I just have to remind myself, as realistic as this game looks, as into the narrative as I am, despite the fact that I'm sponsored and every inkling of my body wants to say I'll do it, for science, I'm going to press I won't do it. I want to see what she says. Wait. Wait, are we just gonna do this until I say I'll do it? Is it just an infinite loop? Wait. What? I'm gonna say I won't do it one more time. Okay, got it. All right, funny. So stupid. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do that. Don't make me start all the way. Oh, is it like gonna keep making me backtrack until I say yes?
No, no.
Yeah, no.
-6
Okay. All right. Now you don't even have a choice. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. The fact that they even added that is so funny.
So you'll do it?
Yes. Yep. This is my first choice.
If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
Link up the region as you head south. And come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Time to head to Mexico. Caterpillar.
Hungry?
No.
Don't eat that.
No more baby food for you.
Let you
Bye,
get
baby.
Any trouble while I'm gone.
I'm gonna go hug my baby. All right. And we're off. Dang, you can see like all these plants like going through their life cycle because they get old, die, and then they sprout anew. It's actually kind of crazy to see. All right, and we're off away from the baby. I still can't believe I'm looking at a real game, by the way. Is that a gun? Assault rifle. Ah!
Get it together, man.
What did I trip on? My imagination? I tripped on a little rock over there? No, I just realized. I know I just set my path, but am I really gonna stray away from the bandits when I could walk right through them and take over? I get it. Maybe it's only supposed to be for like self-defense. At the same time, like, I have Bulwark. Now, for the uninitiated, you might not know what I'm talking about when I say I have Bulwark. I've gone beyond the level of power. I have Bulwark. Now, did I just slip on a pebble earlier? That may suggest that I, don't have that. Sure, but that was just to give myself a handicap. All right, I've been picking up everything, but I'm a little worried. Oh, there's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. Okay, that doesn't look like a long-range weapon. How are you gonna deal with a gun? All these guys have like little, not lightsabers. It's like glow sticks. You think I'm afraid of you? Let me just see if I can take one out. Okay, one, and then I'm not gonna fight the whole camp. Okay, this one will neutralize them without killing them. I guess I don't have to kill them. That's kind of messed up. Like, I'm just doing target practice, and they haven't done anything to me. I can charge this. All right, that's all. That's all. Okay, that was pretty easy. I thought the whole gang of them would be after me, but he just went down. I mean, if it's that easy, maybe I could just walk through here. How much ammo do I have? Is that an alarm? Oh, yep. That I see one of them coming after me. Now I will just take my path and there will be no other issues. Okay, I see my path. I see my path. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm really gonna just climb up this mountain.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Talking to me? I think he's talking to me. I think he just broke the fourth wall. I looked at the mountain cliff and then he said I should have more faith in myself. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Talk me up then, coach. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Did I climb up here for no reason? No, because I came from over here. Okay, so we went up here. Now we're going down there. Okay, okay. And this should, for the most part, dodge that bandit camp. Just have to get down there safely. All right. I have no idea if I can even scale this, let alone climb over the thing at the top there. I haven't seen any options for vaulting, but well, there's only one way to find out. Or I could just go this way. Ooh. Okay. All right, and then there's my next point. Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna do. Okay. All right, that's good to know on the strong winds. Where's my ladder? When I dismantled it, is it just gone forever? I cannot walk through this water. Oh, okay. I can just climb on top of this car, I guess. Feels a lot more dangerous than just setting up a ladder, but sure. But I mean, it's a path. And it looks like we can vault after all. There we go. Okay, we got across. Why are we being struck down by the gods? Surely we don't get struck by lightning, though. What are the odds? Ugh. Oh my God, I almost got struck by lightning. Man, we are going through blistering winds, scorching deserts. I'm a Shrek fan. Ruins, river, Ciudad Nudo del Norte. River, ruins, Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Come on, vamonos. Everybody, let's go.
Come on, let's get to it. I know that we can do it.
Where are we going? Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Where are we going? Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Ciudad Nudo del Norte. 123,000 residents. Complete our quest. Had no idea, man. This is the life of a UPS driver without the truck. Kind of tough out here.
You must be Sam.
Yes, me. There we go.
That's not
I got likes. We on social media. We get paid in clout. Dang, I got sand all over me. Okay. Consider the network expanded. Accessing the mainframe. Ugh. So on a scale of like 10 to 10, how much of a goat am I at this game? That's gonna be where we cut this one off. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on Death Stranding. Do I have a lot of Death Stranding fans out there? I'm really curious. A lot of my friends are really into this game. A lot of my friends have been streaming it, so they were actually excited for me to jump on this. But I could definitely see myself continuing this journey, whether it's on YouTube or on stream. It shall be seen. A huge shout out to Death Stranding 2 for sponsoring this video. Again, check out the description for all the information that you need on it. And whether you played the first one or not, I didn't play the first one, you will get into this game. I would imagine most people would. But my honest opinion, because again, they didn't tell me, a lot of sponsorships, like they'll say, oh, you have to be positive, or oh, you have to do this. They didn't do any of that. They were just like, hey, check out the game, see if you like it, etc., etc. So I'm free to be honest here. I could tell you guys if I did not like this game, and I will tell you, instant immersion, it's unlike any game that I've ever played before, just because the way I'm thinking, each step feels like something I need to consider and think about. Whereas a lot of other games, you know, you're just kind of like mindlessly running through whatever you got to run through. And I feel like it makes you appreciate the journey a lot more. And I'm still just scratching the surface. I know this game is huge and there's so much more to explore, but we're gonna have to see that in the future. All right, I'm about ready to take this mask off because I look ridiculous. I look like a ninja. I thought this was gonna be like Death Stranding gear, but in that sandstorm, I would wear something like this, you know, keep the sand out of my mouth and out of my lungs. So honestly, I think I'm a genius. I think I had the good read on my cosplay here. I don't know. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And once again, thank you to PlayStation for sponsoring this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. This game's exclusively available on PlayStation 5. I have a 5. I had a reverb button. I don't know why I did that. Bye.